Captain Jack.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Arr, it's the real Captain Jack.
Hey guys, welcome in. A special moment, silence there for President Jimmy Carter, who of course passed away yesterday at the age of 100. A man I greatly admired and somebody that I think we really ought to pay a lot of tribute to. As a matter of fact, the gentleman from Plains, Georgia, not only was president, not only walked a wonderful walk of faith and humility, but helped so many people, raised so much money, helped so many people with Habitat for Humanity and so many other great functions. Jimmy Carter passed away at the age of 100, and what a wonderful, wonderful man. And he's going to be buried down in Plains, Georgia, his hometown, next to his wonderful wife, Rosalind. They were married for 77 years, so I'll tell you guys, some people that I really admire there. Welcome in. Hope you had a great Christmas. Wish you a happy new year. Let me be the first to do that. We are in Chicago, Illinois at Midway Airport. And tonight I'm flying from Midway to Pensacola, Florida, because these are kind of two of my favorite airports to start with. And on top of that, my son Levi gifted me a Steam gift card, so I bought these two airports, Pensacola and Midway. So, Levi, I love you, buddy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Shakovic 1012 is in the chat. Aviation Geek, my good buddy there in Nashville. Of course, Graham up in Scotland. And Talon's Aviation. Talon, welcome in. Talon, if you're going to fly with me tonight, I am at Gate Alpha 5. I am feeling great. I'm back to 100%. Finally got everything cleared up as far as COVID. It was really a big disappointment, too, because we had to cancel our grandkids coming in from Indiana, and was really, really sad about that. Tonight, guys, we're going to be flying the fly-by-wire, if I can get my tang untangled, fly-by-wire A320 NEO. I've been flying this airplane basically for about the past week, and I got to tell you, so far, I am liking it better than the Phoenix A320. I don't know. There's just really a lot of features in this airplane that I really, really like. Of course, we're here in the Midway Airport. I thought I'd maybe go ahead and give us a little bit of a tour around the Midway Airport here before we get started. We are going to be on the VATSIM network tonight. I have not connected to that yet, so let me go ahead and get connected in here on VATSIM. I did not see any controllers just a little bit earlier here this evening, but we'll see what happens. We're going to be Delta Airlines 1230, as today, of course, is the 30th day of December. It's the last full night of 2024. Let's see. We'll go ahead and just put that in there and go ahead and connect up. We'll see who is going to be in VATSIM here this evening. So if you'd like to fly with me, would love to have you. It looks like Chicago approach is on. Okay, we'll let that populate a minute, and I'll get a radio frequency in here so we can start monitoring. Let's go ahead and get into the aircraft here. We've got a few things already lined up. By the way, I am using the WinWing FCU and FS Left. If you run the SimApp software, it will run also in the fly-by-wire A320. So I got to admit, I'm kind of excited about that. Fully functional in the fly-by-wire A320. So we'll take a look at that here in just a little while, too. I've already got the airplane at least powered up. At this point, we are on ground power. I'm going to have a full checklist to go through, so we'll be doing all of that. And I wanted to go kind of through almost the whole checklist this evening because it's actually a pretty interesting procedure. I wrote a checklist out all my own self. I like to watch a few videos. Let me get this in front of you. You can just see that I've got a checklist out there. And I kind of like to do this myself. It's fun to watch the videos and then write everything down. And I actually kind of gather several videos and kind of collate them, I guess. Let's see. Talon says, not sharing fly alarm, but I can join voice chat sometime. Well, I've got voice chat. Hey, up there, Talon. 2024 has been a great year, so glad to have met all you guys. You too, buddy. I am glad to have you in here. Yeah, voice chat is up on my Discord channel there. And Charlie, hey, Charlie 31's in the on board the airplane here. Glad you're feeling well. You know what, buddy? I've been feeling good. Actually, for about 4 or 5 days, been feeling really, really good. So I'm back to it. I even skipped vacation time today and tomorrow because my grandkids didn't get to come in, and two, I just thought, I'm going to get back to it. So let's go ahead and get some sim sounds up here, and we'll kind of get started. Anybody who wants to join in the voice chat there on Discord, feel free to get in here. I really love the EFB on this aircraft. I've already inputted the flight plan and everything. We're good there as far as we go. So what I'm going to do first is we're going to get in here to the fuel services. We're going to download the block fuel we need, and it's already done that when I imported the flight plan. So we'll get that in here, and we'll go ahead. I've got it refueling on the fast rate just so we can get going on that. Let's check our payload. Let's go ahead and begin boarding our passengers. And you can see here, we'll start shifting up all of that. Let's see. Let me make sure that I've got everything where it needs to be here. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and get, while that's loading up, ATIS is 132,750, so I'll get that in the radio here. And we'll get our ATIS. Going to probably try to take just a little more time this evening here because I don't necessarily have to be in too big of a hurry. So 132,750, we'll get that dialed in on the radio there. And let's get our ATIS.
Runway 31 right, runway 13 left closed. Advise on initial contact. You have information Bravo.
Okay, so it's going to be information Bravo.
Midway Airport ATIS information Bravo 0053 Zulu. Wind 120 at 5. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 1,000. Ceiling 13,000 broken. 2,000 overcast. Temperature 4. 2.2. Altimeter 2974.
Okay, 2974.
ILS runway 4 right approach in use. Landing and departing runway 4. Notices to air mission. Aircraft should operate mode C on all taxiways and runways.
Okay.
Turbojet departures maintain 250 knots until advised by a TC. VFR departures indicate type, field location, and requested heading. Respect all runway hold short instructions and altitude assignments. Runway 31 right, runway 13 left closed. Advise on initial contact. You have information Bravo.
Okay, so we've got information Bravo. We'll go over to 119.0, which is Chicago approach, and we'll see if they're going to handle the takeoff, but we will do that here in just a few minutes. So once again, our altimeter, we'll dial that in at 2974. Okay. Looks like I'm going to have maybe a problem with my microphone there again this evening. Okay, 2974. We've got that in there. We've got everything done as far as that goes. So let's go ahead and get down here, and we'll go to our ATSU menu.
Boarding completed.
Hey, boarding's completed. Right on. All right, good to hear. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate that. Let's see. We're going to go to our init press. Going to get that in there. Let's get our, I'm going to turn these up just a little bit. Get our initial data requested in there. I'm going to go ahead and turn up the brightness on this a little bit. Make that a little bit easier to see. All right, we're going to go to our init page here.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to see final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
Okay, Captain got his announcement. I guess that was the first officer, right? Bertus, good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you on board. All right, let's go ahead and see what we're going to do for departure here. I'm going to bring up my assembly plan.
Downward vacant right.
1469, welcome to Chicago. Where are you parking?
Southwest Terminal.
Okay,
Like Southwest out of the airline or Southwest out of the
direct
Southwest
to
part?
Kimski.
Airline.
So there's Kimski,
Oh, cool.
so that'll be there.
Ramp via Yankee Tango. Have a good night.
Yankee Tango, good night.
Let's go ahead and get arrival at KPNS. Flight plan calls for the ILS 17. No starts and SIDS. It'll be a direct in, so we'll go ahead and get that in there. Go through our flight plan here. Just check out some of that stuff. We definitely will not. Okay, looking pretty good all the way into Pensacola. All right, yeah, Bernice, glad to have you aboard. All right, we've got all the flight plan in there. So now what we need to do.
Southwest 1469. Is it cool if we just take Bravo 8 here?
I don't care.
Well, that's going to make it easy tonight. Okay, we're going to press and hold and insert for the block fuel. We'll go ahead and get our fuel planning in here. Block fuel at 10.7. That's probably going to agree with what we're going to get over here on our calculations. So we're going to fill the data from the radar.
Southwest 2970, welcome to Chicago. Where are you parking?
Bravo 19, 2970.
Ramp via Yankee. Have a good night.
Ramp via Yankee, we'll talk to you about 2970.
Okay, let me see if I can get this. I hope I'm not going to have mic problems all night long. You know, in my time off and in my illness, I forgot to fix that. So, okay, everything's here. 1F on the configuration. We're going to do a thrust flex. I don't believe we're going to need our anti-icing. Packs are on. Let's go ahead and calculate. Okay, flaps 1. We'll go over here. 130, 33, 37. Let's see if I remember that long enough. Okay, let me get back to where I need to be. Okay, perf page, there we go. All right, let's get our flaps in here. All right, that's good. Our flex 2 temp and is 54, 30, 33, 37. Let's get those in there before I forget it. 130, 133, and 137. All right, that's good. Our flex to temp, once again, was going to be 54. And that'd be nice if I could press the right button there. All right, 54 and flex to temp. And all right, that is good for our takeoff on runway 04. All right, that's all entered in there. All right. Get to the rest of the checklist here before we get ready to start our APU. Guys, don't forget to press that thumbs up button for me. I sure would appreciate that. All right, let's get our beacon lights on. Beacon lights are on. We're going to turn on the
outdoors and cross-check.
All right, APU master is on. We'll go ahead and start the APU. And we'll look down here at our lower ECAS for our APU to come up. And I'm going to go ahead and request our IFR clearance. Chicago, good evening. This is Delta 1230, Gate Alpha 5, Midway, requesting IFR clearance to Pensacola.
That's 1230 Chicago approach. I sent you a PDC. Do you need me to resend that?
No, we'll go ahead and pick up the PDC. Thanks. We'll let you know when ready for pushback and taxi, Delta 1230. Okay, squawk is 5653.
You don't need to call me for push, just for taxi, show the Tango.
Okay, we'll call for taxi, Delta 1230. Okay, 5653, so we'll get that into the squawker box there, and I'll go ahead and ident on that one. We're going to climb and maintain 3,000 feet. All right, let me get to where I can see what I need to see there. All right, we can
Chicago approach today, Southwest 2139, Midway requesting IFR to Los Angeles. We have Bravo.
Okay, let's check our heading on our runway, so we'll bring up our Navigraph chart here. Okay, we're going to unload that. Import flight, import from SimBrief. There's MDW KPNS. Get that in there. All right, that looks good. 04. Okay, I just need to get our heading out. Okay, is 47, so we'll go ahead and dial that in. Although we're really not going to need that with the auto management. This is the Airbus after all. I got to remember that. All right. Okay, put that in, give that to the airplane. That's good. All right, back to the checklist here. We're going to go over to our checklist on the EFB. I really like this. So gear is out, fuel quantity, seat belts, aiders, and barrel reference. Let's go ahead and get that seatbelt sign on. Since we said that we did, we'll go ahead and get that in. We'll get our emergency lights armed. Okay, that checklist is complete before start. I really, really like the way that this sets up. So parking brake is set, takeoff speeds and thrust, windows are closed, beacon is on. We can mark that. And we're going to get ready for pushback and start here just a moment. All right. We've entered the clearance altitude into the FCU. That's good. Oh, yeah, you know, before we get out of here, guys, I did say that we were going to take a quick tour of the airport. So let's go ahead and do that real quick while we're at it. I really like this scenery here. It's pretty cool. We can, of course, get down into the terminal, and we can see all the people going by here. This is the software for the terminal that I bought off Microsoft's store that, of course, is having its big sale, which is going on until the 3rd here. Go ahead and go around. Oh, nothing to see there, really. We'll just kind of zip through the wall there. Hey, look at there, tax and duty-free section. There's Hudson News. There's some more people. This is not bad. That's pretty cool, actually. All right, we'll go ahead and just kind of see what else we got. We've got a lot of static Southwest. There's Freedom 1 over there. Oh, that's kind of funny. All right. I wonder if you can get rid of the, and that's got an airplane in front of it, but these are all the Southwest gates, of course. Back over to our Delta gate. We are at Alpha 5. Parking garage. Let's see. Let's look around here at the front of the airport. What's our signs say there? We flew past them, so we'll go ahead and go this way for the moment. Midway International Airport. There we go. We'll just okay. It looks like we're in the main terminal area here. Go ahead and zip on through here. They did a nice job with this airport, I think. Well, yeah, let's well, I guess we won't get on the moving escalators, but we'll take a look out the window here. I've got the zoom set a little too fast, so that's pretty cool. All right, Midway Airport. Hey, Guy, how are you? Good to see you tonight. Thanks for coming along. Yeah, I tell you, they've done a nice job with this. The interior's all kind of cool. I don't overly care too much about all the interiors, but it looks like they modeled this one out pretty nice. I think we're at the end of the Southwest gates here. So, yeah, anyway, there you go. Pretty cool. I don't mind that whatsoever. We'll go ahead and zoom back over to our airplane. Let's get back in the cockpit, and we're going to get ready for...
Chicago departure, land 505, radio check.
And 505 Heavy, Chicago departure, 5 by 5.
Okay, our APU is on and available, so we can come over here and we can get off the ground power.
Land 505 Heavy, buenas noches, señor. Position Mike 12, request pushback and start. We are with information, Bravo.
Land 505 Heavy, push approved, tail 2D left.
Okay, gate is going away.
Left. Land 505 Heavy.
Hey, Spikefly, welcome. Good to have you in here tonight. All right, we are ready for pushback. So I think we'll go straight back and we'll make a tail go to the right there, nose to our left. And I really like the pushback tool in this aircraft. It is really cool. So we're going to turn the push system on and we're going to call for the tug. Let the tug go ahead and get a line there. Guys, let me know what you think about this. We're flying the fly-by-wire A320, not the Phoenix, but the fly-by-wire. And I got to tell you, once again, I'm really digging this airplane. I really, really am. Let me know what you think. Okay, push tug is connected. Okay, and we'll start. And we'll go backwards. And you can kind of increase your tug speed there. And the other nice thing is that you can steer with your rudder pedals or whatever you assign to the aircraft. It's really pretty cool. Get past that CRJ there. Okay, we'll go ahead and start giving her, no, the other way. Start giving her a little turn to the left. And let's go ahead and check our overhead. Our APUs are on. Let's get our fuel switches on, and we'll go ahead and start number 2. I also really love the sounds in this aircraft. They did a wonderful job. Make that turn a little sharper there. Listen to that. All right, let's get back on board and start number 1. And we can go ahead and stop our tug now. Get our parking brake on. Parking brake is on, and we'll detach the tug. What do you guys think about those sounds? Pretty cool, huh? Okay, I'm going to take a quick look. So runway 4 right, we're going to have to taxi a little way there. I love those sounds. That is just way, way too cool. Okay, let's go through the rest of the checklist. All right, we're going to let our engines get up and settled. Going to check our electrics here, and we'll make sure that we're off the APU. Okay, we are off the APU, so we can get up here and we'll get the APU off. APU is off, very good. Go ahead and get our strobe on and our nav and logo. All right, that's good. Let's go ahead and set our flaps for takeoff. We'll go flaps 1. I don't really have any outside views set up from passenger areas in the aircraft just yet. It's a little bit different with this, and I have not done that just yet. Okay, let's go ahead and get our spoilers to arm. Let's make sure that our weather radio, GCS, and predictive wind shear are on. Okay, that's good. Let's set our pitch trim to 1 up, which is where we're normally going to take off with. All right. Okay, let's go to our checklist and make sure that we've got everything done. So after start, we're not going to be, yeah, actually we are going to use anti-icing.
Southwest 2129, I need you to call for pushback when you push onto an active taxiway, por favor.
Apologies, Southwest 2129.
Okay, let's, rudder trim is at neutral.
Okay,
I saw
people
that
get
a moment
confused a
ago.
lot. You can push by yourself if you're pushing into a ramp or an apron, but if you're pushing onto a taxiway, you got to call.
Okay, let's go ahead and full forward and neutral, reverse and neutral on the flight controls, right aileron, left aileron. Let's do that right one again. All right, everything looks good. That's good. All right, engines are up, and we're looking good there. All right, rest of the checklist, back over. Flight controls are good, flaps are set, radar speed, predictive wind shear, engine mode.
1460 minute, we're confirming we're taking off 13 center.
And actually, let's get that engine mode to normal.
Whoopsies, that's on me. Runway 4 right for departure.
4 right for departure, 1460 minute, thank you.
Okay, that's good. All right, let me go ahead and call for taxi clearance. In Chicago, Delta 1230, we are ready to taxi to runway 4 right.
The 1230, squawk mode Charlie.
Okay, well, let me look, stand by, Delta 1230. Boy, he did that. Okay, Chicago, I'm sorry, Delta 1230. Say again those taxi instructions.
No taxi instructions yet. I just don't see your mode Charlie on.
Okay, sorry, do you see it now?
No, I still don't see it. You can press the big mode Charlie button on D pilot or X pilot or whatever, or turn the switch in your transponder.
Oh, I know what his problem is. All right, I know what my problem is. Stand by, Delta 1230.
I thought that for a sec.
Yeah, okay, you know, it helps when you turn this stuff on, doesn't it? All right.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Okay, mode Charlie's enabled, Delta 1230. Pilot error.
All good. Stand by.
Yeah, and of course...
Southwest 2129, how long are you going to be?
We're ready, that's 2129.
2129, runway 4 right to be Tango Yankee, cross 31 left and 31 center.
4 right, Tango Yankee, 31 left, 31 center, crossing 2129.
Delta 1230, runway 4 right, taxi via Tango Yankee, cross runway 31 left and 31 center.
All right, we will taxi to runway 4 right via Tango Yankee, cross runway 31 left and cross runway 31 center, Delta 1230. Okay, so we're going to go Yankee. All right, we got that on the map, so all right, very good. We'll go this way, then that way, and then we'll be good. All right. Taxi instructions are there, so let's go ahead and get that on. I'm going to get my wing lights on, and let's go ahead and get out of here. Park and brake off, and we'll start rolling, guys. And I tell you, this aircraft does seem to taxi up really quick. Okay, just so you can see as well, I'm going to keep a Navigraph up on this screen just so you can kind of see how we're going. So we're going to make a right turn here and go up to our second left, which will be Yankee. Hope you guys enjoy the flight tonight. Tyler, hey, Tyler down in Colorado Springs. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, man, the Broncos losing the other night. Yeah, you know, I was disappointed in that. I really was. I picked the Broncos to win. But doggone. And, you know, they are not going to beat the Chiefs this weekend. That is just not going to happen. Okay, he did not tell me to hold short of these two runways. There's another aircraft about to take off in front of us. All right, let's go through.
Southwest 2129, turn left heading 250, runway 4 right, clear for takeoff.
Let's go ahead and...
Right, 250, clear for takeoff, runway 04 right, Southwest 2129.
Alert the cabin.
2129, left turn 250.
That's 50.
Okay, so, that being said...
Chicago departure, land 505
auto
heavy,
brake set to max.
to the left, facing east.
Seatbelts on, takeoff config test. Takeoff config is normal.
Land 505 heavy, runway 28 right, full length, taxi via Victor 5, Victor Yankee.
All right, takeoff check. Sorry, complete. Thanks, Talon, but that's where I was going with that just then.
Clear to taxi to LA by Victor 5, Victor Yankee for land 505 heavy.
And that's runway 28 right, full length.
28 right, correction.
Hey, look at that. Somebody's flying Freedom 1. All right, guys. Hey, Hawkeye Guy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. Hawkeye Guy, Happy New Year to you too, my friend. Glad to have you on board with us tonight. All right, we'll get down here and do the little hold short here at runway 4 right. All right, brakes on.
Delta 1230, runway 4 right, line of wait.
Okay, we'll hold short of runway 4 right, Delta 1230.
Delta 1230, runway 4 right, line of wait.
Line up and wait, 4 right, Delta 1230. All right, we'll go ahead and get the parking brake off there.
2129, radar contact, altitude.
Leaving 1.8, South 2129.
2129, clear direct PQ, climb maintain 13,000.
Okay, takeoff runway, TCAS is on,
PQ,
flex 1 and 2.
Southwest 129.
Check those real quick.
1313,000.
And they are on, we are good.
13,000, that's 129.
Okay, let's make a tight turn here. Taking off right towards downtown. That's pretty cool. Okay, we are ready to go. We'll get our clearance here. All right. I tell you, once again, I love using this WinWings FCU and EFIS panel, and they're fully operational in this aircraft with the SimApp Pro. All right, we'll go ahead and leave our throttle on. We are going to do a flex takeoff.
1230, turn right heading 180, runway 4 right, clear for takeoff.
Okay, we'll turn right 180, clear for takeoff, runway 4 right, Delta 1230. Thank you very much for the ATC. All right, guys, let's get it going.
Toga, 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 toga. Get her done.
All right, let's get her done and get out of here. We're going to turn that right heading.
Alright, frequency Charlie's current across the board, altimeter 2975.
There's V1 and rotate. Positive rate of climb, gear up. And we're going to go ahead and start that right turn to 180. Going to kind of hand fly the airplane here. Okay, levers go to climb. Get a view back to the airport. Let's go to Florida. Next thing I knew, I was on I-75 headed for Florida.
Southwest 2129, Chicago Center's offline. Rear service terminated for continued approved. Yep.
Unicorn 29, happy New Year, take care.
Delta 1230, radar contact, altitude.
Delta 1230 through 3,000 feet.
Delta 1230, climb maintain 12,000, clear direct to Comiskey.
Climbing 2000, clear to McPhee, Delta 1230. Well, let me get back on our heading here.
505 heavy, turn right heading 040, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
After takeoff heading 040, clear for takeoff runway 28 right, land 505 heavy.
I also need to get those flaps up, don't I? Okay, let's get back inside. And he cleared me to okay, I'm not sure where he cleared me to. Let's see. Kaminsky. Okay, Kaminsky. All right, let's get that in there. All right, let's get over on that. And we'll keep climbing on up out of Chicago. Hey, how you doing, Tom? Yeah, wild clouds, huh? Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Climbing out of Chicago on the way to Pensacola. Kind of honoring Jimmy Carter, 39th president who passed away. Love the way this airplane flies. Kind of hand flying her out. Let's go ahead, and he did clear us to 12,000 feet. Yeah, Tyler, 15 amp circuit should be fine. That should be fine. PC and TV in your bedroom, yeah, 15 amp circuit on your in your bedroom should be fine. Okay, I'm a little fast there, and I'm still hand flying it, so I got to pay attention to
Land 505 heavy, radar contact, altitude.
Passing 3,000 for 5,000, land 505 heavy.
Land 505 heavy, clear direct Delphi, climb maintain 15,000.
Yeah, we're using
and proceed to Taffy, correct?
We're using real world weather. But just flying in the daytime. Tyler, I'd love to see it. Yeah, send me a picture. That'd be great. Now, ideally, if you can, 15 amps will be fine to run your whole bedroom, but if there's any way you can get a singular 15 amp circuit just for your PC, that's great, but no, 15 amps will be fine. I doubt really that I'm pulling that with everything I'm running here in my room, and you guys have kind of seen my room. All right, we'll go ahead and bring that back up. I'm going to keep hand flying here for just a little bit more. Okay.
Delta 1230, leaving my airspace to the south. Chicago Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Free change approved. Yep.
Hey, buddy, see you. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Happy New Year. Appreciate the ATC. This is Delta 1230. Okay, good. I'm going to go ahead and inject the autopilot, and we're going to raise our altitude to our flight level of 380. All right, there we go. And we can go up, and you know what? It's on the checklist, and I did it again or didn't do it again. Me and landing lights, geez. And I was even thinking of it before we took off. All right. Okay, Tyler, did you send the pictures to Discord or, and see, I even have this on here. All right, let's get down here. And let's disarm our spoilers. All right, spoilers are disarmed. Nose wheel lights off, 10K landing lights off. Transition altitude, we will set the standard altimeter when we get to 18,000 feet. So
505 heavy, leaving my airspace, Chicago Center is offline. Radar service terminated, free change approved. Yep.
Get a little rock and roll music going tonight.
Happy New Year.
Southwest 7956, I need you to call for push and be pushed back onto an active taxiway for favor.
All right, guys, very good. Yeah, we'll do a little rock and roll from my buddy Tor Fagerheim here. Be sure to check his music out on YouTube. Okay, so it's in the Discord. All right, very good. Hey, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I'd like to get 25. Can we get that tonight? We're at 8. All right, very good. Let me see. Tyler, I'll bring that up. It's a nice looking room.
We're looking to push that Bravo open.
Was that 1469?
Nice looking room there, Tyler. Yeah, that should do.
Push approved.
Looks like you could put everything over in that corner with the window unless you put your bed there. And then a nice closed space in the other part of the room. Actually, that other part of the room looks like you've got 2 outlets back there. That might even serve you a little bit better. The one thing, Tyler, get on surge protection. Make sure you've either got a good UPS or a good surge protector to plug into that wall with. Okay, 18,000 feet. We'll go ahead and set our QNH to standard. Doing that once again on the Wind Wings EFIS panel here. Let's see if I get this camera aimed better.
Mr. Jack.
Hey, your SimCFI is on board. How you doing, man? Welcome.
I think I'm getting sick, but other than that part, I'm doing okay.
Oh, not you too. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but...
Chicago Airport, very good evening to you. Southwest 2940 on the ground at Midway with Charlie.
Stand by. You got covered over by the vats in there. Go ahead. Say again, buddy.
Southwest 2940 Chicago approaching for Charlie. You're clear to St. Louis International by the Midway 7 departure. Radar vectors Bacon, then it's filed.
That's all good.
I maintain 3000. Expect flight level 280. 10 minutes after departure. Departure with me, squawk 2246.
Clear to St. Louis by the Midway 7 departure. Vectors Bacon, that is filed. Climb to maintain 3000. Expect flight level 280 and 10. Departure with you, squawk 2246. Southwest 2940.
Southwest 2940, read that correct. Call me for push. You can expect my 4 right departure.
E for push, 4 right for departure, Southwest 2940.
Okay, well, we can go ahead and go over to Unicom anyway, so let's do that. We're over on Unicom. Your Sim CFI. Okay, so you're feeling sick, man. You had to have picked something up in the airplane. Don't you just about figure? Hello, CFI.
Sorry,
oh, there you are.
Yeah, my mic muted, sorry. Yeah, in and out of airplanes and a lot of people in airports, different airports, people coughing. It's easy to get sick.
Yeah, no kidding, no kidding. So tell me, where all have you been in the past week?
Week?
Yeah, you've been all over creation.
DC, Atlanta, Toronto, DC, Atlanta, LaGuardia, Philadelphia, Charlottetown. That's it.
That's it, huh? That's only it.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, man. Oh, you've just been, there's a country song that says, I've been everywhere. I can't remember who did it, but man, it looks like it's going to be yucky cloudy here for a large part of the journey. Actually, there have been clouds all over the eastern U.S. for quite some time, hasn't there?
Yeah, it was pretty snowy today.
Yeah.
And then it kind of went away. Low vis stuff. The other day or yesterday, we broke out 300 feet on the ILS, so it was kind of all kind of a pretty bad couple days. Not terrible, but just kind of poor.
Yeah, dang. Well, I hope you feel better, man. I hope you're not coming down with this that I had. It started out as a horrible headache, and then the next morning I woke up with the horrible headache and the sore throat, and then I started coughing and sneezing and everything else to go along with it. So, man, I hope you can stay clear of that.
Yeah, I don't have the headache, but I do have the throat starting to get sore.
Oh boy.
And the nose, but I haven't been sick since COVID, so.
Yeah. Well, no kissing on the airplane with you, huh?
Yeah, no, that shouldn't be happening anyways. But
yeah. Yeah. Well,
yeah. I think I know what it was. When I was off between days, I went to go visit family in Montreal. And there was a person on the other side of the road that was like literally just coughing up. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get sick.
Oh no. So listen, let me while you're on and you at least have a little bit of throat left. Let me ask you, what do you think about the fly-by-wire A320 as compared to the Phoenix?
I have very little time in the fly-by-wire, or at least recently. I used to use it a lot more, but just from a flight dynamic feel, and I've never flown a 320, but I'm just using my knowledge of flying and kind of what the systems are in there. But
sure,
my buddy can fly it as well. The Phoenix obviously feels a lot more real to me.
Okay.
Just if you just were to do a circuit in one and do a circuit in the next one,
right?
And then system-wise, the Phoenix will obviously blow it out in the water with all the, you could do a compressor stall and you have to do ice shedding and all that kind of stuff, like all the real stuff.
Right.
I've heard FS Labs is apparently somehow more in depth than that. I'm not sure if it is, but that's what I've been hearing. But are you talking about FS Labs or fly-by-wire?
No, fly-by-wire, because that's what we're flying tonight. I've been flying this thing for about a week, and to be honest with you, I really am kind of enjoying it. And I love the way the EFB works and all of the setup for flight and all of that. And and it's the Neo option as well. So. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
The EFB is really good, and honestly, for free, it's probably one of the greatest free airplanes ever. So,
right,
like that and the Zebo, I think, are up there for the best. I think probably the Zebo is still a bit more higher fidelity, but it's also had a lot longer to be worked on. So,
right, okay, yeah. I'm curious. I'm curious. Those of you in the chat as well. If you've flown the A320, either the Phoenix or the fly-by-wire version, what you think. Now, once again, this is the Neo engine option in the fly-by-wire. You know, it's what the CAE and the IA, what is it, CFM and IAE options, just in the A320. So,
and then the Neo has the LEAP engines, I believe.
Yes, these are the LEAP engines. So I tell you what, Wednesday evening stream, maybe I'll do the Phoenix, and we'll see what I think about you know, the difference between the two. It looks like Mickey Mike tonight is flying a Cessna C700. And man, his chat is just blowing up and going crazy. Wow.
I meant to go in there and tell him, Mike, you picked the wrong detail. So let me go do that right now.
I tell you what, we're almost to a top of climb here in our flight. Let's go ahead and bring Mickey Mike up here on monitor 2. And let's bring his audio up. Okay, and let's see, we'll bring our music down. Okay, let me bring that music down. You see where my mouse is? Okay, there we go.
We're going to go and get the anti-collision light online. Butter Bros coming to the subscription. Butter Bros, really do appreciate you subbing to the channel. Welcome. W's in the chat for you, man. Captain Jack will make sure to tune in. Sounds good, check. Sounds good. Alrighty, so 2652 is going to be our Los Angeles Center. There we go.
Do you have our flight plan? 371, I have that now. Flight level 380,
hey, it's Ben.
For direction of flight.
Nice.
You want flight level 370 or 390? So we'll take 390 there for 371.
Goodness, excuse me. All right, we're squawking 7651. Now we're on with LA Center. We're going to go and pause up the music here, and we're going to go and get these engines started up here.
Well, I just stopped to say, hey, Jack, I'm probably going to go pass out in bed, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay,
so
buddy, yeah, well, you take care. And
so I believe our
you have a good
top
night.
altitude is going to be 19,000. Yes, it is
well.
19,000.
Take care, my
so
friend.
So let's go get 19,000 feet.
Later.
Okay, see you. Your Sim CFI, ladies and gentlemen. On board the Captain Jack flight here, and we're checking in with Mickey Mike a little bit.
All right, 19,000 feet is set. That's all set there. Lovely.
Looks
and
like
let's
he's...
go ahead and get the engine started here, shall we?
Well, if he was flying up in Jackson Hole, that's another flight I want to do. As a matter of
start
fact,
the engines up. Very, very simple.
Maybe
all you
we'll
have to do
do
is come down to this panel
Jackson
here. We're going to open up the guard, click this over to
Colorado.
run, and click the starter, and the engine shall start getting started up and all that kind of good stuff, man.
4578, Los Angeles Center. Good afternoon. Climb maintain level 280.
Oh, is it? Hell without borders. Nice. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Appreciate you stopping in. Welcome.
Cactus.
Yeah, it's international.
Let's go to cross 26 right.
FedEx 9900 contact.
You're going to send me a DM? Oh, okay, Tyler.
Like we're down over eastern Illinois right now on our flight.
Cuts off. No, why? Just Aviation, you have to edit your. You have to edit your.
Given the cross 26 right at Delta.
Fuck. What is it called?
Well, he's pretty busy.
You have to make sure it's the resolution. You have to edit your resolution. Make sure it's.
Get over to Mickey Mike's channel, guys, if you have a chance as well, and drop a like in there if you haven't already.
Okay, you're gonna have.
All right, looking good there. We got a good start on the first engine. Let's go ahead and start up the second one.
Right turn there on Alpha. Cutter traffic seems to be having a rudder issue. I don't want to get you stuck behind him.
Butter Bros, this is a freeware airplane. This is a freeware airplane.
1427, you got it fixed. 1427, it's all fixed.
With the premium deluxe edition of the simulator. This is not available for purchase.
Right, full length, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, run right, full length, 1497, 27.
Center American 311 with you, descending to flight, or descending to 10,000, 17 nautical miles north.
Looks like he's flying Vegas to Jackson. You know, Captain Canada flew, let's see, hey, Beanie Baby just popped up in the chat. Hey, buddy, we were checking in with Mike's stream there. Good
All
to
right.
see you.
So we got a good start on both engines, which we do lovely after start checklist. We're going to go and get the APU off.
He's kind of busy there, so
hold up, hold down.
We'll go ahead and get back over here to Captain Jack's stream. Welcome once again. If I haven't said it, Happy New Year, guys. Did you hear about, unfortunately, the crash of the Korean airliner earlier today? And boy, or yesterday, I think it's been a day or two, actually. We did it happen on Sunday. Could not believe that happened. I'm going to let you see a little bit of this video real quick. This was on YouTube here, but this is just scary. This is just scary. Holy smokes. This thing did not have any landing gear, sliding on its engines and hit a wall at the end of the runway there. There were just, look at this. There's the point of impact. There were just so many things wrong with that. Check out all the news sources, for more details on that. But the plane had to make a belly landing, and there were 2 people out of the 179 who survived. Man, oh man. Yeah, Beanie Baby, it was a while ago. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when it occurred. I thought it was yesterday or something. But, why was there a wall up across that runway? Or, if that runway was closed, then why did that pilot try to come in unless he had absolutely no choice? But, my gosh, just terrible. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I do not know what happened. All right, 9 likes, guys. Can I get 15 here? Can I get 25 before we're done tonight? We'll go ahead and fire up some more Tor Fagerheim's metal guitar stuff here. You can see his stuff here on YouTube as well. Check my video description a little further down. So let's see, we're about an hour and 13 minutes away from Pensacola. It's amazing how fast you can go from Chicago to Florida. Oh, just crazy. And I tell you, I love this airplane. I think it is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Hope you guys had a great Christmas. And looking forward to a prosperous and healthy 2025. And Beanie Baby says, can I send links in the chat? I have a video I saw that explained all of what went wrong. Beanie Baby, send it to me in Discord. Just go to look up Captain Jack Flight Sim, FLTSIM. But yeah, I mean, you can try to send the link. I don't think I've got that blocked, but I'm not a huge Discord aficionado, so not 100% sure. All right, let's get back in the aircraft here for just a couple of minutes and do a little house cleaning. Okay, we already did the lineup, so now we've got it set for approach. Hey, Beanie Baby, I'll tell you what, send me a link in email. Captain Jack, FLTSIM, CAPNJACK, FLTSIM at outlook.com. And if you send it in the email, then I can play it direct. All right, so looks like right now in Pensacola, we're going to have a wind from 170, which makes landing on 17 great at 6 knots. So it should be a relatively easy landing there. Let's. I'm trying to learn how to use this EFB a little bit as well. So we're going to be using the ILS into 17. It all looks good. Looks pretty standard overall. 17,000 feet will be our final approach fix. Okay, we can hang on to that. I love Pensacola. When I flew in there, have to admit, it's a pretty cool airport. Yeah, Beanie, if you can find it, you're welcome to try to plot that down in the chat or email it to me, Captain Jack, CAPNJACK, at outlook.com. And I'll watch for it here in an email as well. Very good. All right, everybody, 9 likes. Sure would appreciate it. You hitting that like button for me if you haven't already yet. What do you think about this livery? It's kind of a retro Delta livery. I have to admit, when I saw this, I kind of fell in love with it. Red, white, and blue, of course. The old Delta logo. And just kind of fun. Kind of fun there. Let's see, Beanie. You say, did I get it? Where did you send it? 10-star. I'm not sure. Sure. Did you send it to email or did you send it to Discord? You know, Beanie Baby, if you want to, go ahead and put it in the simulation aviation section of my Discord channel. Try putting it in there. I'll look for it there. Simulation aviation, then we can take a look. Okay, chat. No, it did not show up in the chat, so that must be blocked. Sorry, man. I'm an old guy still trying to learn how to use all this newfangled everything that you young guys just pick up and know right off the top of your head. Hey, one other thing I'll show you while we're here is, I don't know if you got to see this, but a few weeks ago, my good buddy Dave Avery at the United Flight Training, or the Flight Training Center here in Denver, I was fortunate enough to be able. Can you put the link of Discord in the chat? Okay, let me try that. Oh, Beanie Baby, you guys are going to be shaking your head at me. I don't even know where to find that. How do I do that? Let's see. Oh, you're going to make me work for this, huh? Okay, let's see. Okay. Open the server, select the instant invite icon next to the channel name. All right, let me try that. Okay, invite people. Okay, let's see if I can do this. No, that didn't do it. Just share screen. You know, at the moment, let's see. Okay, let me do this. Okay, so app directory, show all channels. Let's see. Can't make it easy, do they? Invite people. Hey, there we go. Okay, let me try it over here to where I can put it in the... Okay, what did I do? Invite people. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I clicked on invite friends. That's probably not it. Why does one say invite people and one says invite friends? Okay. So this one gives me this. Can't make it simple. Control C, then control. Well, I know that, dude, but it's not showing up that way. Here, actually, let me bring up monitor 2 because this is where I've got to do it from and not this one. Yeah, I really need to get a little more fluent in Discord, don't I? Okay, so here's what I've got, but it says hidden use copy button. Okay. So it says copied. Now if I bring it over here. No, it says hidden. Why does it say one thing on one and another on the other? That doesn't make any sense. Generate a new link. Okay, are you not in that one? Let's see. Y'all trying to have to teach me how to use Discord. All right. I don't know, man. It's not edit the invite. Well, when I do that, though, it's not. So I go invite people. There it is. I hit invite people. And then down here it says it's hidden, use copy button. So if I edit invite link, it's not telling me what it is. It says hidden, use copy button. So I copied it. And now if I try to... No, it's not doing it. Well, my server name CAPNJACKFLTSIM. Captain Jack Flight Sim. Flight is FLT. I got to have somebody who knows more about this go through this with me and figure out how to use the stupid thing. All right, let's see what we can... Why is it hidden here and not on my other one? Let's see. Let me... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Kind of annoying that they make it so difficult. I wonder. Let's see. Let me try it. Let me try something else. So. We'll shut that one down. Yeah, we'll give that a try, Beanie Baby. Okay, so it's open again now. Okay, now it gave me that link. All right, let me put this over here. All right, anybody else who wants to join in as well, feel free to click on that link. Love to have you. It's not a problem. All right, Beanie Baby, see if that works. You guys know how to use this crap. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, anyway, guys, let's see. An hour away, watching for that top of descent marker to come. Let's get back in our airplane and kind of pay attention to what we're doing here. Okay, so yeah, we get a little bit of a time lapse here on how far we have to go. 0410 Zulu. And yeah, so we're not using real time right now, at least not in the airplane because we're flying in the daytime. Yeah, I'll show you this again. This Wings FS and the FCU work so well together. Put that up there so I can do some of this when you see me hit the buttons. And I love being able to change the range. Let's see, let me pull that down a little bit so you can see some of the other changes going on. I mean, even the VOR switches work. Oh, no, that's just cool. I don't know what I have programmed in there right now, but there's a VOR track to follow. See if there's anything, we don't have anything dialed up into the ADF right now. But yeah, you know, sometime I got to practice doing a VOR flight. Oh, I accidentally hit the lever. Let's get back into lever climb there. Anyway, pretty cool stuff. Okay, let's see. You know what? Just do a DM. Do a DM, Beanie Baby. Put that in there. Thanks for all the trouble there. Learn my way around Discord here sometime. I use Discord on my other on my flight sim computer over here, though, to talk on more or less so that it doesn't take up too many resources on the streaming computer. So, yeah, go ahead and send me a DM, Beanie Baby. Anybody else who wants to use that Discord link, feel free to send me a friend invite, and I'll send you one right back. Okay, 38,000 feet. All right, looks like we're getting, there you go. Beanie Baby Gaming is there. I'm going to add you as a friend. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see what they say. Except I don't want to hear commercials, so I'm going to mute that. It also comes in over the same audio as the... Okay, let's see what we got here.
Liners on Saturday. This video here showing an Air Canada Express flight on its side being hosed down by firefighters in Halifax, Nova Scotia after the plane had a landing gear problem on touchdown. The crew and 73 passengers got out safely. And in Norway, a KLM 737 was diverted after the crew heard a loud noise shortly after takeoff from Oslo. The plane landed in Torp and veered off the runway at a low speed. There were no injuries there. Gio?
All right, Will, let's go ahead and bring in ABC News contributor and aviation consultant, Colonel Steve Gagnon,
I'm not
because
sure
there is
exactly
a lot
if
to
we
talk
can air
about,
this
Steve.
or not,
Good
but
morning. Thank you so much for being
let's
here.
see what they
Let's
say.
go ahead and start with that South Korean crash, because authorities are pointing to
You
this
can go to
bird
ABC
strike.
News
We
and,
know that there
see
were
this in
5
its
minutes, right?
entirety.
We lost that flight radar data just 5 minutes before they landed and then crashed. What does that tell you? Did the pilots have enough time to even deploy that landing gear?
Yeah, Gio, you know, when we look at these mishaps, there's oftentimes clues early on in the mishap that would point us to an idea of what might have happened. There is nothing that we see in this video that tells us what might have happened. So we did see a video that appears to show that they adjusted a bird into the right engine. We don't know what other birds
Yeah, but
might have
that
hit the
didn't cause
aircraft,
the
whether
landing
there was
gear
other
not to
damage
come
to the
down.
aircraft. We don't know why they landed with the gear up. If you look at the airplane as it goes by the camera there, you can see the slats and flaps are up, so it landed very fast. It touched down way down the runway. Why was it going so fast when they had almost 2 miles of runway that they could have touched down earlier? So many mysteries here, Gio, and nothing from what we see makes sense.
Well, and Steve, all of these really big questions, how much are the black boxes going to shed light on answers?
Yeah, Rebecca, everything's going to get answered by the black boxes. Again, the video doesn't tell us anything. It just raises more questions. They'll want to read out the black boxes fairly quickly here to make sure it's not something that's systemic to the 787, but at this point, there's nothing that points to the 787 as being the problem.
and it wasn't a 787,
And
it
these
was
two
a 737. So anyway, you know, he probably just didn't get that right in the quickness of having to think on his feet there. Beanie Baby, thanks, man. Appreciate you sending that to me. That is some good stuff. And welcome to the Captain Jack Flight Sim Discord there. Glad to have you aboard with us. All right, very good. Let's see. Let's make sure that we got this done. All right, very good. Very good. All right, guys, I tell you what, I am going to go up and check. Oh, somebody hollering at me. Let's see, Memphis Center. Oh, right on. So let me get over here. 132-550, right on. So we'll get that dialed up in the radio. Yeah, Memphis Center, good evening. Delta 1230 with you, 38,000 feet.
Delta 1230, Memphis Center right now.
Okay, ident sent 5653, Delta 1230. Bring that down just a little bit.
Southwest 4650, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280 for 4650.
Southwest 2354, radar contact 60 miles south of Razorback, maintain flight level 300.
You know, it's another thing we do. We put VORs in here, too. It's a little dim for you to see on the screen there, but if I press the VORD button here on the EFIS, that's going to be, so we're about 20 miles, 22 miles to the west of the Hotel X-Ray Whiskey VOR. It's kind of a neat way to do that. Learning more as we go, guys. Learning more as we go. Beanie Baby, you say that's not the video you meant to send? Let's see. Let me see if I can get this here. All right, stand by. Let me drop that again, and we'll stop that. I need to figure out some way to get this on another
Southwest 2354, contact forward center 135.17.
Okay, let's see what.
Aviation disaster on home soil. 179 passengers and crew aboard the Jeju Air flight were killed when the Boeing 737-800 skidded off the runway at Muan International Airport and burst into flames. Only 2 crew members survived.
I've seen Mike and Alice fly into this airport
recovered
before.
both flight recorders as they try to piece together what happened. For more on this, I'd like to welcome Stephen Wright. He's the head of aviation and transport at the Technological University of Dublin. Stephen Wright, I want to be clear, we don't know anything conclusive yet, but some officials suspect the crash could have been caused by a bird strike. Could you explain to our viewers how small birds can bring down big planes?
Guys, and why?
Good evening. The problem with birds is that they can be ingested. This is a seaside airport, so it stretches out towards the sea, and that means that you have problems with wildlife, with birds and such like. So it's possible the aircraft's coming into land and that it's known that flocks of birds are in the area. Now, this was given as a warning to the flight crew, from what we understand from the transcripts that are recorded from air traffic control on the ground. The birds get ingested, typically just into one engine, and that then causes catastrophic damage on the engine itself. And although you lose the thrust, you also lose other services, namely hydraulics, electrics, pneumatic air. This is a particular problem.
There's so much at stake. I mean, how often do bird strikes happen? And shouldn't there be security measures in place to at least minimize bird flocks at airports?
I think these guys are missing some of the analysis of this video.
There is the simple answer. And the problem does occur. I happen to have worked at London Gatwick and seen birds being ingested into a British Airways 757 leaving from England going to America, and it was one of the most surreal things I've ever seen, including seeing bits of birds coming out the back of the engine, fire coming out the engine, exhaust from the fire extinguishers, and then watching all the fire service rush to the runway in preparation for the emergency landing. So I've seen this firsthand. It does happen. The airports do mitigate the problem by they have ground services that scare away the birds. You don't find any trees at airports or near airports because they mitigate that problem by preventing the birds from nesting in trees. They use other countermeasures to scare the birds away. So they do take this into account. It just does happen occasionally.
Tell us why, in your opinion, the airplane did not have its landing gear lowered.
Taxi ramp, stay on frequency.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
I can't give you a definitive answer in simple terms. As looking at the video, there are some things that don't quite sit very well with me. Namely, it's apparent that the flight controls, the hydraulic systems on the flight controls, they're hydraulically assisted. They weren't extended, so things like the spoilers. But the landing gear, although it's normally extended and retracted using hydraulic services, there's an emergency freefall. So you can pull a handle on the floor on the aircraft. It unlocks all the landing gear uplocks. It makes the landing gear naturally open up, and the pilot then performs a couple of maneuvers left and right a few times, and that forces the landing gear down. And that's part of the design of the aircraft to make sure that the wheels come down before landing. Why the plane came down without its landing gear extended, I can't give you that answer.
Right.
However, they've got the black boxes, and they will be interrogated to answer that question.
Again, this is layman stuff, and we're talking largely to an audience of lay people. Why didn't the fire tenders lay a foam carpet on the runway when it was clear the plane was attempting an emergency landing without wheels down?
I suppose I can.
So the first thing that I would say in response to that is that runways tend to be quite long. It's not like 25 meters of black asphalt and simply, you chuck a few thousand liters of AFFF foam and problem solved. Runways tend to be 2.5, 3 kilometers long. So you can give you an idea how much foam would be required for that purpose.
Right.
The next big problem that you've got is this aircraft was intending to come straight in from the sea, but then changed its mind, turned around, and returned back in the opposite direction.
Well, you know, guys.
You mentioned the fact that the runways are long. The video shows the plane coming off the tarmac and hitting a wall. I take it it's standard for airstrips at international airports to be surrounded by brick walls?
Now, Korea is a bit different to other countries. Now, what you probably haven't been explained is that this airport, like so many in Korea, are shared by both the civil business and also the military. So the civil business, the military side of this, effectively it's a protected area. And I've traveled to South Korea many times. I'm married to a Korean. So I've seen many airfields where they've got brick walls with razor wire on the top of the walls to keep unwanted visitors out. They didn't hit, from what I've seen, the brick wall, the perimeter wall around the airfield. What they've done is hit a concrete structure that supports the instrument landing system localizer at the end of the runway, and it's plowed through that, and at high speed that's then shredded the aircraft.
All right, guys. Well, there you go. I don't think we're really going to know anything more solid until the black boxes are examined and everything. Beanie Baby, thanks for sharing video. Good stuff there. All right, guys. Well, very good. I tell you what, let's see. I am going to go ahead and...
Delta 746, contact Kansas City 12572. Good night.
12572, just 746, yeah.
I think I'm going to go ahead and get ready to take just a small little break here. We'll go ahead and get our music rolling again. And I'm going to call for a little moment out of the cockpit here. Let me see. Let me go ahead and get out on our range a little bit and see what we're looking at as far as that goes. I think we've got a ways to top of descent. Yeah, we've got about 200 miles to top of descent. So I'm going to go ahead and call to jump out of the cockpit here for just a minute. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me if you haven't yet. Sure appreciate everybody being here tonight. 10 likes so far. I really am grateful. Thank you so very much. Memphis Center, Delta 1230, going to step away from the cockpit for about 2 minutes.
Delta 1230, roger.
All right, so we got that clearance. Sounds good.
Captain Jack will be right back.
He's at flight level 360.
Good copy.
I'm supposed to go to Sarasota at midnight to pick somebody up. Only one airplane made it in the last 8 hours.
And I guarantee you the pickup you're going to have is the other arrival tonight. Probably. Where does it come from, Atlanta?
Yep.
Is it in the area?
No, I'm supposed to depart in a few minutes. There's a Frontier holding, who's been holding for a while. They're waiting for the update, the weather update just now. And then an envoy who diverted to Fort Myers earlier just tried Sarasota, and now they're going to Miami.
That is fantastic.
Business Center, good evening, Delta 449 with Romeo ready to attack.
Delta 449, Nashville departure, good day, runway 20 center, taxi Tango 407, cross runway 2, correction 31 at Tango 4, and ATIS Romeo.
American 458, radio type.
20 center via Tango 4, Sierra 7, cross runway 31 at Tango 4, Delta 449. The other aircraft on Memphis, say again, please. Legal Mayor State Atlanta's offline, frequency change approved today.
Heading over to Unicom for FedEx 1489, have a good day.
Good evening, FedEx 1350 with you, final 280.
FedEx 1350, Mount Center, squawk normal, please.
Squawk normal, FedEx 1350.
Fly 1124, best forward speed.
Best forward slide 2.
The other one.
Oh, rip.
He's got that citation jet.
Yeah, that's valid. I'm going to go best forward speed for fly high 1124.
National latest Sierra current, the national altimeter 2968. Southwest 4650, contact Kansas City 12572, good day.
12572, see ya.
See. FedEx 1350, ident.
Ident FedEx 1350.
Center Delta 1230, back with you.
Delta 1230, welcome back, sir.
All right, guys. Yeah, Tyler, most circuits.
FedEx 2 Heavy message.
Most
runway
circuits
18 center, taxi via
amps.
Sierra, Bravo, cross runway 27 at Sierra.
So, yeah, you're going to be fine, man. You're going to be fine.
Oh, yep, my apologies. Yep, native Alpha just went up, altimeter 2963. FedEx 1350, radar contact 10 miles east of Falcon, descend via the van, 3 arrival, landing south, the Memphis altimeter 2963.
Close on via the van, 3 arrival, FedEx 1350.
Yeah, most electrical circuits, Tyler, in a house are 15 amps.
Just be advised that our best forward was only about 4 or 5 knots better.
Sometimes
Fly 1124, Roger.
Certain circuits might be a little more if they're, you know, like a workshop circuit, that sort of thing. Even a garage circuit sometimes. Beanie Baby, what was the flight number? I don't know. I'd have to look that up. Anyway, guys, let's see 11 likes. Hey, that's pretty good. Like that. I see that 41 views so far. You know, if everybody who viewed would hit that thumbs up button, that'd be great. All right, so once again, we're about 160 miles out
for the runway, wind
from
2014, Gust 21, runway 18 Eclipse Tago.
18 Eclipse, can you go off
Let's kind of see where we are here. Okay, we are just southwest of Nashville. Heading down towards over Alabama. So Nashville, that's probably Nashville back up there. Nashville is another one of my favorites to fly into. Yeah, again, the reason we're flying Midway to Pensacola is my son Levi got his dear old dad. Some Steam gift cards, and so I ended up buying Midway and Pensacola. The airport's down there and over there. And that's why we're making this particular flight tonight. Let's see. Probably can't see Chattanooga, but there's the got the Tennessee River. Yep, that's got to be the Tennessee River. So once again,
1124.8 is Sierra, expect ILS 20 left approach.
But the ILS
heading down
approach for Fly High 124, I think.
Heading down towards Huntsville.
RNAV Zulu 20 left.
RNAV Zulu 20 left, we have Sierra, fly 2.
FedEx 2 Heavy radar contact, stay altitude.
Currently tracking 1,600.
FedEx 2 Heavy climb and maintain 6000.
Still making 16,000 FedEx.
Tyler, you're going to have your own wet bar down in the basement as well. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, good deal.
Fly 1124, resume normal speed.
Yeah, I like this airplane. I'm going to get back into the Boeings here before too long, but, you know, it seemed like I had been in the Airbus for a while. And so last week, I decided that I was going to start learning how to fly the fly-by-wire A320. And I think, just for grins and giggles, on Wednesday, we'll do the Phoenix.
That's a little bit better.
And maybe we'll go back from Pensacola back up to Midway, or do another flight entirely. I kind of want to spend some time in the eastern United States, flying anyway. I think that'll be kind of cool. Yeah, Tor Fagerheim, guys, here on YouTube with the music tonight. By permission, and be sure to check out Tor's channel. And while you're at it, don't forget to check out the channels of my good buddies, Talon's Aviation, of course.
Number 9 Fox Golf, contact ground 121.9.
I guess Talon will be streaming again here before too long. And, of course, there's your Sim CFI, who we heard from earlier. CFI, if you're still watching, man, hope you feel good. Hope you do not get, hope you really don't get sick. And then, of course, my good buddy from out at Denver International, Charlie 31. He actually is one of the ground supervisors for all the ground activities that go on out at Denver International Airport. So, Charlie, really appreciate you. Glad you could stop by earlier this evening if you're still there. And then, of course, we've got our good buddy Owls FS. Owls, of course, a premier streamer here on YouTube. And really enjoy Owl's content. And as we saw earlier, my good friend Mickety Mike and his official YouTube channel. Guys, we will be getting another edition, hopefully coming up soon, of the Virtual Flight Deck, our discussion group about Flight Simulator. And we're going to try to have Captain Canada in as
Delta
a special guest.
449, holding short 20 center, ready to go.
And so we'll let you know as time goes on what's going to happen with all that.
Memphis Center, Skyhawk 269, Fox Golf, is there to copy our IFR?
All right, let's see what our weather conditions are looking like.
1.9er.
Oh, ground is on. All right, thank you.
All right, 29 or 86 or 10, 11,
runway heading
210,
119017, gust 23, runway 20,
so the wind
center
shifted
clear
a little bit. We'll go
By
ahead and
runway
still
heading, runway
plan
20,
on
center, clear for takeoff, Delta 449.
runway 17.
Fly 1124, present heading 5000.
Present heading down to 5,000, fly high 1124.
Okay, so we'll have a crosswind. It's not really. Well, runway 26 might work. And so it's from 220. So we'll see if we have any control. I doubt we're going to have any control, really. Miami Center, Memphis, Kansas City, and Fort Worth are on, so...
FedEx 2, climb and maintain level 310.
Let's see what Volanta is showing us as far as controllers on. Yeah, we're going to fly out of Memphis Center. Nothing's really going on down in Jacksonville Center or Houston.
Fly 1124, maintain 2509 for greater.
So he's going to clear us out in just a little
correction,
bit.
fly 1124, maintain 2509.
Who's the conga line going into Tennessee?
For fly high 1124, is there another instructions on about?
Negative.
Monster Jammers. DY 1963. Somebody else. I'm not sure where Mike is flying this evening.
Delta 1230, Atlanta Center's offline. Frequency change approved. Have a good flight.
Yeah, he's going to clear us out here before too long. All right, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. Sitting at 11
Atlanta's
right
offline.
now.
Frequency change approved.
He said Southwest 1230. I'm Delta. And I think he just...
Message Kennedy, United 2125.
Did he say...
United 2125, Memphis Center Roger. Delta 449, radar contact, say altitude.
Passing 2,200, Delta 449.
Yeah, Memphis Center, Delta 1230. Thanks. We'll go over to Unicom and thanks, and have a Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Delta 449, climb and maintain 1.
Okay, so for now, we'll go over to the CTAF frequency. Well, actually, we'll go over to 122.8. I know he said Southwest 1230. That's why I hesitated. But that's all right. All right, 12.8 in the radio. All right, very good. Well, let's see. We're about 110 miles from top of descent. Go ahead and turn the brightness up on these a little bit so you guys can hopefully see them. A little bit better. And there we go. Okay, Tyler, you're going to be moving into your house on January 28th. Congratulations, man. I'm looking forward to hearing how that goes for you. By the way, how did the job, you said the job interview went well. Have you heard any more? Have you heard any more from being part of the ground crew there? That would be really awesome. Be real interested to know how that might go for you. Okay, so we're going to be coming into either runway 12 or 26. So let's get that weather again for Pensacola. Okay, wind is 210 at 5, so I think we're going to change and come in on 26. Yeah, and then the terminal's over here, so that'll just take us right down. We'll probably go ahead and do that. Tyler, you didn't get the job. Doggone it, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. I was really pulling for you on that one, buddy. All right, we'll see what happens here as we hit top of drop over southern Alabama. Probably a little south of Huntsville. There's the south side of the Tennessee River. So we're getting down towards Montgomery, Alabama, which I believe is right there, or Birmingham, actually. That should be Interstate 65, somewhere in here. Yeah, they kind of made this livery look like it was a little worn and used there, didn't they? Very cool. Yeah, Tyler, good for you, man. Good for you. I'll pat you on the back. Hey, Fly by Mo's in the house, guys. Fly by Mo. Be sure to get over to Fly by Mo's channel too. Appreciate you stopping in, Fly by. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, it's a nice looking livery. I like this one too. Once again, doing the fly-by-wire A320 NEO. So flying with the NEO engines, I really like this aircraft a lot. Said that several times. Appreciate you being in there, Flyby. 12 likes on the board, guys. Let's see, we're going to... Yeah, guys, when you get a chance, check out Tor Fagerheim's channel, metal guitar stuff. He gave me permission to air his music here on my channel. Hey, Levi, hey, man, good to see you. Glad you could make it in. Hey, my buddy Levi, my son Levi, I am sure glad you're watching. You've got it on while you and B play your games. Oh, that's cool, man. That is so cool. Hi, Brittany. Love to you guys. Yeah, once again, my son Levi gifted me, I should say, the Midway and Pensacola airports here in Flight Simulator. And Levi, if you run the video back, you'll see some of the video back in the beginning of the Midway Airport in Chicago. And we're going to be landing here in about 25 minutes in Pensacola. So I thank you, my good son there. What a great guy. And she waves back. All right, honey. Hello. Kisses to you both. Really appreciate you guys stopping by tonight and checking out the stream. Flying the Delta Airlines A320 NEO. NEO stands for New Engine Option. So glad you guys could make it. Oh, that's so cool. Glad you're on board with dear old dad here. Not to be confused with the YouTube channel, dear old dad, but you're a dear old dad. That just tickles me. No end. Hit that thumbs up button, guys, for me. Yeah, and as I was talking before, I noticed Levi come up there. Metal guitar stuff from Tor Fagerheim. Just some great stuff. And we'll be airing some more of his music on here. Really enjoy this stuff, to be honest with you. I'm a rocker at heart, as you well know. All right, so let's see. We're less than 80 miles away from top of drop. So I'm going to go ahead and change our scale back to there. We're going to start getting some of our descent in mind here. So, yeah, I think for the moment we're going to go ahead and change over to runway 26. So we don't really have any stars available for that. So, wait a minute. No, you know what? We're going to stay on 17. Actually, we'll stay on 17 because if the winds are from 220 or 210, yeah, that actually puts us with more of a direct off the right nose. So, we'll go ahead and get in here and enter our destination data. Okay, so our QNH is 111, temperature 18. .1011. So we'll get that entered in. Temperature is 18. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and stay on runway 17. It's 40 degrees as opposed to 50, so that's good. All right, if we get in here and we go to our calculation chart. All right, we're going to get our landing in here. I'm still learning how to use this end. Okay, wind magnitude is 52986, runway elevation on 17 is 121 feet. Let's see, let's scoot this over this way. 121, runway heading is 169. Condition is dry at the moment. Slope, I'm just going to put in 2. Okay, it is 7,000 feet long. Actually, 7,004. Not that the 4 is going to make that much difference. We'll call an approach speed of 140. Flaps will go full. We'll have reverse thrust. Let's calculate. Okay, so we'll use a fair amount of runway. Okay. That looks good. So our calculations are done there. Our barometer, our decision altitude. Okay, decision altitude will be 321. I like to turn those up bright where I can hear it. So we'll do our approach briefing after we start our descent into Pensacola. We're about 40 miles away from doing that. A little less than 40. $12 likes so far, guys. Tyler says, I'll probably join the flight on Wednesday night. Where are we flying to on Wednesday night? You know, Tyler, I haven't exactly decided just yet. So I will try to let you know, but I think I'm going to probably use the Phoenix A320 so I can compare it here to the fly-by-wire A320. I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing here. All right, so we've done our pre-descent. Okay, that's all set. Our approach, everything is good in that page. So we're still at cruise at the moment. Destination data. Okay, our temperature QNH MIDWAY. Okay, that's all done. We will reset our altitude at the top of descent. So right now it's at 38,000. Our entry, final approach fix on runway 17 will be 1,700. So we'll dial that in here, getting real close. Hey, Tyler, I would love to have you join in on the flight on Wednesday, and you could join in the voice channel as well on Discord, which I do not have up right now. But that's okay. All right, getting close in another 20 miles. Thanks for flying along, riding along with me tonight, guys. No matter what you're doing, I appreciate you hanging out here in the fly-by-wire A320. Did a bunch of flying with it, actually, over the weekend. Let's see, I did Atlanta to Pensacola. Oh, Tyler, you got the new Denver scenery from Xcoder. I bet that's nice. What does that cost, Tyler, if you wouldn't mind me asking? What does the Xcoder scenery for Denver cost? Because I have to admit I'm kind of interested, but I have an upgraded Denver scenery that I bought a while back, but I'm not sure who it's by. Does it have the new B and C gate extensions? You know, they've really extended the B gates to the west and the C gates to the east. Pretty extraordinary. Okay, top of descent's less than 15 miles now. Let's see, what was I saying? I forget. Let's get back up on the flight deck here. And we're going to start watching for that top of descent to come in. And here comes the arrow on the MFD. So I'm going to go ahead and dial in 1700, which is going to be our initial, our final approach fix, our FAF. We'll go ahead and dial that down to 1700. And when that marker, just right before it gets to us, we'll go ahead and give the airplane the descent control. So we're 5 miles out. We're watching that pretty closely. Okay, less than 5 miles now. Okay, going to go ahead and give the airplane control and begin our descent. There we go. All right, guys, descending into Pensacola. Let's see. I want to turn the music down here for just a minute. I want to see if the airplane, if I can do this. We've begun our descent. Going to go ahead and bring the sounds up some. All right, and the airplane is descending. Since we're outside looking at it, go ahead and slow it down. $20.66 right now in Orbix. Very good, Tyler. Yeah, that's going to look great, man. That's going to look great. I have the version of Denver that is on the flight store on Microsoft Flight Simulator. I have that particular one. And we can go ahead and leave some music in for a few minutes here. Okay. Got the green ball about where it should be as we descend. The airplane may flux and variate a little bit over that. Yeah, so now if I recall correctly as well, in our flight plan, there is a discontinuity in there. No, I guess not. Oh. Nope. Okay, we're just going to keep heading on in and down. Yeah, Tyler, pretty well detailed for the scenery, no doubt, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw Al's using that Orbix. I believe it was Orbix scenery in Denver the other night on his stream, and yeah, it was pretty spectacular. Pretty cool. All right, we're pretty much holding our glide slope here. Kind of wish we had ATC on, but that's all right. Looks like about 12 minutes left. The guys were at 12 likes. Sure would like to get 15. If we could get 15 by the time we get down just about into Pensacola, that'd be great. I've been practicing my landing routines, and I'll show you this real quick too while I'm at it. So here's my logbook lately for flying. You see, I went into Ontario, minus 249, landing in Phoenix, minus 186. Another landing, though, a little heavier at minus 324. But all of these landings, minus 165 into Santa Fe, New Mexico, 227 into George Bush in Houston. LaGuardia, a little bit heavier at 301, minus 288, minus 289, so on and so forth, minus 168. So, my landings are getting better and more consistent. Like for them to soften up maybe just a little bit, but once again, a good, proper, legal landing is more so as to what I'm after. Maybe one day when I grow up, I'll get as good as Mickey Mike and Al's, getting those, under a minus 190 all the time. But that's all right. But I'm working on a couple of technique things that have really been helping me. I'm sorry I don't have views out the airplane, out the passenger windows, guys. But I will work on them, and we do have them in the Phoenix A320. Yeah, this airplane is just plain cool. All right, let's get over here to our checklist. Okay, so let's get what our barometer is going to be. It's going to be 10.11. All right, I'm going to write that down just so I have it at a quick glance reference. We're going to land on runway one, the ILS runway 117 or 17 rather. Does America Airlines park at the Charlie gates where Southwest parks? Tyler, I am pretty sure that American does more ops out of A gates. I'm not 100% sure. I think I have seen some American at the end of Charlie gates, maybe. I just don't know for sure. I probably should, but I don't. As a matter of fact, the more I think about it, the more I think they're at A gates. All right, let's see, guys. We are about 60 miles from the airport, so I'm going to go ahead and bring the music down, and we're going to get our sim sounds back up. All right, sim sounds are back up. Oh, okay. Hey, there's your answer. Charlie's in. Charlie 31 says they moved back to C32, 34, 36, 38. So there you go, Tyler. Charlie, thanks for the answer there, man. I figured if you were still in the chat, you would definitely know. Okay, 20,000 feet. We'll get ready to put in our Q&H here in just a moment. Of 1011 or 2986. Let me write that down too. Okay, cruising on down here. I love the way they make the wind blow. That's funny. Okay, we're just going to come in straight to runway. Everything looks good. We do not need all these extra heat things on, so we'll go ahead and turn them off. Put that into flight control mode. Okay, there's 18,000 feet, so we're going to go ahead and dial in 2986. Okay, the altimeter is set. Coming down on our glide slope, nice and easy. And let's see, our radio navigation set up for 111.10 and a slope of glide slope of 3. And 111.1, so that all checks out. Come back over to our approach check. So barrel ref says seatbelts are on. Minimums are set. Auto brake, let's get that on. We're going to go auto brake medium. Actually, I'd like to do max in this case. A little shorter runway, but that's all right. Okay, and engine mode select is where it should be, so we can do that. We'll get our landing checklist up. Okay, ECAM memo, there is no blue in there, so I can go ahead and check that. And we'll signal the cabin that we're going to get ready to land here before too long. Hey, Charlie, how's ops out at Denver International there, man? How's everything looking out at the airport? Uh-oh. Hey, we're going to have... Okay, it looks like... Okay, Jackson, okay. After receiving instructions, resume home navigation on auto ATC does not offer separation services, not available everywhere to provide feedback. Oh, okay, this looks like something that VADSIM is doing. Auto ATC says, Jacksonville Center advises to descend and maintain 11,000 Pensacola altimeter 2986. No separation services provided. That's quite all right. Okay, so we've got, I'll show you guys this that just popped up. So this is what happened. We get rid of Memphis Center, get rid of the A cars. Okay, there we go. Auto ATC, that's interesting. Okay, we're at 12,000 feet. I'm going to go ahead and get our lights on just a little bit early. That never hurt nothing. A little bit early on that. Let's arm our landing spoilers. We'll get a little bit ahead of the game here. Unless we have to use them, then we'll rearm them. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and alert the cabin. And we can mark that as complete. Okay, after landing, we'll of course get that going. Okay, Kyle, you say I'm the only traffic on the network into Pensacola at the moment. Yeah, separation should be easy. Yeah. And, you know, of course, I could bring up Volante here real quick, too. Looks like we've got one guy off down here. Where's he going? Oh, he's just flying around Fort Walton Beach. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything going on there. Okay, very good. Okay, our speed's coming down to 250. Everything is green on the panel. Going to go ahead and activate the approach phase. Okay, guys, we're descending down into Pensacola via the Pensy waypoint. Decent flight from Chicago. Kyle, glad you made it in tonight, buddy. Guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me if you have not as of yet. 12 likes. Could I hit 15 by the time we land? I'd be real happy with that. That'd be great. We'll be back on a Wednesday night, too. I don't exactly know where we're going just yet, but we'll get that figured out. See, I'm going to move this camera over just a little bit. There we go. All right. And we'll keep on descending into Pensacola. Looks like it's going to be a little cloudy down here today. Okay, 250 knots. We're at 9,400 feet. That all looks good. Kyle says, completed the new member orientation course for VATSIM. Took 5 hours. Oh, my gosh. You know, Kyle, some evening, maybe next Wednesday if you're around, this coming Wednesday, day after tomorrow, you can get on the Discord voice chat with me before we're so close to landing here, and tell me a little bit about what's going on with VATSIM. Let's talk about that a little bit. But we'll do that on Wednesday if you are around, my friend. Hey, appreciate that. That'd be great. All right. Let's see. At PENSACOLA, should be at 6,730 feet. So it looks like we're coming in pretty well. I'm going to try setting up a little bit differently here. Okay, sure. You'll be around the next couple of nights. That'll be great. Well, plan on joining me then on Wednesday. Probably about 5:30 your time. Okay, we're going to make a slight left turn at PENSACOLA. Now my green ball is telling me I'm 1,700 feet above where I should be. But once again, at PENSACOLA, we were supposed to be at 6,720. So yeah, we're pretty close. Okay, we should be above 2,600 at CLEB. Okay, so our approach briefing, Pensacola, chart active 28 October 22. ILS is 111.0, final approach course 169. Should be 1,700 feet at our final approach fix. Wow, I do not think we're going to make it. We may have to do a little bit of a circle here, guys. Okay, 1,700 there, decision altitude 321. 3,100 feet is our highest point in this area. Yeah, we are not low enough. 169, our decision altitude is 1,700 or 321 feet on a 3-degree glide slope. Pappy's on the left. We'll climb out to 600, turn right to 3,000 is our missed approach. Direct to none on 112.25. Okay, I think I'm going to have to mess with this a little bit because now this is showing us it being at 2,600, above 2,600 at CLEB, but I think we are. We are definitely above. I'm going to see if I can drop us in altitude a little bit. Yeah, you know what? We're going to make a circle. Yeah, I can tell you right now, we are not going to make CLEB at 1,700 feet. So what we're going to do is we're going to descend. We're going to make one circle. Yeah, Kyle, I'm going to Scottsbluff, Nebraska tomorrow. And I'm going to take over the speed, too. I'm going to get our speed dial down. We're going to get some speed brake in. We're going to descend to 2,000 feet right here. And let's go ahead and get
2,500.
Now we got to get down in speed a little bit more. Okay, let's go ahead and turn left 350. Okay, we're going to hold 2,000 right here. Let's hold 210. Let's get our speed brake off, and we're going to go flaps 1. Actually, we're going to go flaps 1. And let's come down to 190. Okay, we're going to let the airplane manage the speed. And we're going to turn back on a course for CLEB. And I'm going to come down here and we're going to go direct to Brent and execute. And at Brent, okay, we're going to get back around here. And we're going to get ready to arm our localizer. We're going to go flaps 2. Okay, we're looking good. It's about where I want to be. Okay, we'll just maintain this. We lost altitude where we needed to be. Okay, Brent, we want to be at 1,700, so that's good. We're a little under that, but we'll pick it back up. Okay, we're a little below where the computer wants us to be, but that's all right. I'm going to go ahead and hit record so I don't forget. Hey, Charlie, thanks for your input and help here. That's really appreciated. Okay, I don't have the airfield in sight just yet, but it should be off over here. But we're maintaining our direction here. I am not sure why it's screaming at me. All right, let's do a couple of our, let's get our speed brake armed or rearmed. Lights are on. Cabin crew's been advised. Guys, you've been advised. Looking forward to hand flying her in. I am not sure why the airplane is screaming at me. Yeah, flaps will get full when I'm there. Spoilers are armed, landing gear is down. I'm going to go ahead and arm the approach because we're almost up on Brent. And we are recording for landing. Man, I don't know why that airplane's screaming at me like this. Pensacola traffic, Delta 1230 for ILS 1400 feet. I didn't know what the heck I was going to say. Delta 1230, Pensacola traffic. And about a 6-mile final. Okay, gear is down, going down. Ah, that's why it was yelling at me. I was too slow and the gear wasn't down. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. We're turning into the runway. And I have the airfield and the runway in sight. Okay, we'll go ahead and give the airplane the speed back. I'm going to go ahead and go flaps 3. Glide slope and localizer are both locked. I'm going to get set here on the rudder pedals, and we'll give you guys the throttle cam and side stick view. Got an 18-mile-an-hour wind off our right nose there. Thousand feet. Stabilized approach. Missed approach altitude is set for 3,000. Pensacola traffic, Delta 1230 short final, runway 17, Pensacola, Delta 1230. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to kick on in here. I am going to take the airplane, and we're going to feel that wind hit us. It's about an 8-knot wind, so that's all right. So I'm going to stay on the instruments here. Yeah, that wind's rocking me around a little bit. Just real slight motion on the
400.
Yeah, that wind's blowing me up a little bit there.
400.
So we're going to need right aileron, left rudder to straighten up down the runway. Landing.
300. 300.
See that wind blow that airplane up?
200. Minimum.
2 white, 2 red. Continue landing.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Slow.
20.
Nose up. Let her come
10.
in.
5.
There we go, guys. Minus 278. Thruster is full reverse. Okay, welcome to Pensacola. All right, very good. Okay, we'll go ahead and vacate the runway here. And we'll get over to our gates, and then we'll look at the replay. Firm landing, had to fight that wind a little bit, but otherwise she did good. Yeah, thanks, Charlie. I think that was just fine. Yeah, I appreciate that. That was, I'm a happy landing with that. Again, we'll head over to the Pensacola terminal. Pensacola traffic, Delta 1230. We are clear of the runway and crossing runway 826. Taxiing to the terminal. Pensacola traffic, Delta 1230. Okay. Very good, guys. Let's get over here and we'll get to our gate. Okay, Alpha to Bravo. Yeah, I was pretty happy with that landing overall. Yeah, Beanie Baby, it was a good landing, a little firm at minus 278, but held the center line pretty good, and it was really fighting a wind off the right nose. It was gusting a little bit. If you go back and you watch it from that point, where we're about, where we're on short final, you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. Okay, guys, we'll get in here to our Delta Gate over here at Pensacola. And once again, my son Levi gifted me with Airport Midway and Airport Pensacola. So we'll take a look at it a little bit, too. And then we'll go ahead and hit a couple of replays. And let's see. I think Delta uses these last two gates down here. I should have better than Al's landing into KJ's. I don't know, man. That's a tough one to get into as well. Okay, let's see. Before we nose in there, let's go ahead and get the APU on. I should have done that a moment ago. Get the landing lights off, wing lights off, taxi lights off, and we'll come down here and get the radar turned off so we don't fry people in the terminal. Does my son like airplanes too? He's not as big a fan of them as I am, Beanie Baby, but thanks for asking. That's kind of nice of you. Okay, let's go ahead and get in here to parking number 3. Minus 606 into Jackson? Really? Yeah, it must have been some rough weather, man. It must have been some rough weather. Okay, guys, let's see. Go ahead and get in right about there. Let's see how that looks. Oh, pretty good. Let's see. They don't really have the A320 220 marked, or the 200. 320. Come on, Jack. Get your numbers right. Well, that's good enough. Okay, good. I'll put the parking brake on for just a moment. He forgot to flare. Well, you know, it does happen, man. Oh, hey, Beanie Baby, my son Levi says bat planes. Yes, he is a huge bat plane enthusiast here. I'll tell you what, let's take a look around my airport here. Like I said, my son Levi gifted me with this airport, so let's take a look. Let's look around a little bit. So we'll go to showcase, then we'll hit a couple of replays, and we'll call it a night. But yeah, let's look around here a little bit. So we'll just go ahead here. No, not the airplane. There's the girl on her cell phone, and I tell you what, guys, this is what the terminal looks like. And there's just one. There's just one gate here. So, and then it ends, and you actually go down the stairs to the right and left. They don't have the stairs modeled here, it doesn't look like, to get down to the baggage floor and everything. Yeah, Beanie Baby, Levi's my son. Very proud of him. Very proud of him. So you can come down here to the end, and we can go down to the ground gates. So that's kind of cool. We'll go ahead and go out the door here, and they do actually board some aircraft on the ground on occasion out here, so that's pretty cool. So let's go back in, and we'll go up the stairs, and yeah, actually get back in there. Come on. When my wife and I flew out, we flew Southwest at Gate 8 down here at the end. We got on the airplane down that ramp in real life when we flew into Pensacola one time about, a year and a half, 2 years ago, however long it's been. If I could hit the right button here. I'll tell you, you guys who can drive these things around on the keyboard are really amazing. So we'll go ahead and go out here down to the ground level. They don't necessarily have this part. This is where all the rental car people are. Or is it back in here? Let's see. Okay. Maybe my memory is not serving me correctly. But anyway, we'll go out here to let's get off the ground a little bit. And we'll go out here to passenger pickup and everything. So, yeah, here's the passenger pickup and drop-off area for Pensacola. And then the rental car facility, I do know, is right over in here. So we picked up our rental car down here, right there. They're not modeling the rental car stuff, but this is where all the rental cars are at Pensacola. So we'll go ahead and zoom out over here and hit the parking lot a little bit, get up a little higher. And, of course, the airport entrance. Let's see what the signs are. Yep, there we go. Arrivals, departures, surface, lot, garage, follow green line. Oh, yeah, I remember following that green line. That's cool. All right, let's see what the signs say there. Okay, basically the same thing. Airport departure, cell phone lot, economy lot 1 and 2. Oh, yeah, and that jet aircraft is there, too, the Blue Angels jet aircraft. And we actually saw, I'm sorry, I should have got off this, should have put this screen up there. There we go. We actually saw the Blue Angels fly over while we were out here that time. So this is all just like in real life at the Pensacola Airport. Let's see, what is that? Baptist Medical Park Airport. Okay, I don't remember seeing that, but that's okay. Let's go over here. They did not model the interior of the hotel here. It is a Hyatt Place, but they did not model that. I looked already. And, yeah, so there's Pensacola Airport. Thanks, Levi. Man, 2 cool airports tonight. Levi, you'll have to run the video back when we're done and see how we zoomed around inside of Midway. So let's go ahead and get back in the aircraft here. And if you guys are ready to do a replay or two, we'll do that. I need to go ahead and log off of landing rate monitor, and we'll kill VATSIM and be done with that. And I'm closing out some other things here. Let me go ahead and close the flight in Volanta. Let's review the flight. Let's see what landing rate it gave us here. Minus 278. Okay, well, that's just fine. That is just fine. All right, let's go ahead and check a replay or two here. Why don't we? Go ahead and slide this over here, and we'll get back in the air.
1,000.
Okay,
1,
everything is set there.
1,000.
Yeah, the airplane's going to kind of... Yeah, there was a couple of little bursts of wind. I don't know if you guys remember seeing that. Let's go ahead and see that on the way in here. Yeah, see, there's one. I got a gust of wind. There was another one about halfway down to the runway here, so I was kind of fighting that a little bit. Trying to hold that 700 feet per minute descent rate. Hey guys, 12 likes. Can I get 3 more? Can I get 3 more before we're done here? That would be great.
300.
Yeah, the wind was a little gusty, but I think we landed pretty good, actually.
200.
Held the 2 wide, 2 red pretty good there on the Pappies.
100.
Go ahead and see this landing again. See how good we were on the center line.
50, 40, 30.
Power down.
20. Retard.
Flare.
Retard.
Retard. Great center line landing. Let's see what that looked like from the outside. I did retard. I did retard several times. I want to say something. See what it looks like from the outside here. We'll go ahead and drop that audio a little bit. There's the flare. We just kind of held her up there. Held her up, held her up. Now look, see, that does not look like a bad landing at all from that angle. Does not look too bad at all. Let's go ahead and run her back a little bit. We don't really have any out the passenger wing views, as it were. So let's see what it looks like from just underneath the aircraft here. Although we could get out of the APU blast probably. Yeah, Beanie Baby, thank you very much. We'll be back in here Wednesday night. Haven't quite decided where I'm going to fly just yet. I'll try to get a thumbnail up tomorrow night for that. Watch the airplane come in here. And I've got to try to find out how to get the passenger views in the A320 from fly-by-wire, because it does not allow you to go back through the cockpit using the standard key numerics. There we go. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, I am thoroughly happy.
Retard.
Here, let's see. I'll tell you what. We'll get a.
Retard.
Yeah. I know. I know. You want me to retard? I already
Retard.
did. Let's see what the landing looks like here, kind of from this view, since I can't get back in there for now. We'll watch it coming in over Pensacola Bay here. Actually, let's run it forward just a little more.
400.
That's almost a passenger view, not out over the wing, but
300. 200.
I think there's a Home Depot down in here somewhere. You know, I'm not running Bing map enhancement either. I should do that. That would pop a few things out a little bit more.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Okay, what is
20.
that over there? There's the landing. There's the flare.
Retard.
I think that was as good a landing as you could ask for, just about. Very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and pause it. And let's get our outside view, and we'll set up for closing here. Guys, once again, as you know, we lost Jimmy Carter, 39th President of the United States here just a couple of days ago. And let's see, let me roll around here. Okay. Okay, there, and showcase, and reset position. All right, there we go. And we'll roll down here just a little bit. Let's see where the airplane lands. Right there. Okay, that's where we want to kind of go. So let me get back in here. Not quite right down on the ground. We're about 6 feet tall, so that'll do. Al's does a lot of really fancy stuff with his view here, and I haven't quite learned how to do all of that. But anyway, guys, there you go. There's the flight for tonight. Want to thank you so much. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Thanks for the. We'll finish up with 12 likes there, unless you guys hit 3 more before we're done. And really appreciate you being here. This was a fun night from Midway to Pensacola, Florida. And once again, tonight's airport's brought to you by my son, Levi. Levi, thank you so much. And let's see, what else? We'll watch the airplane come in here, and that'll be it for tonight. So, guys, once again, thanks for being on the channel. Thanks for being here. Remember, Jesus loves you. I want to wish you a happy new year. Hope you had an absolutely wonderful Christmas with your family. And we'll see you on Wednesday evening. Once again, not sure exactly where I'm going to go or what I'm going to do, but we'll figure out. Look for the thumbnail tomorrow night. And so with that, God bless you. Like I said, remember, Jesus loves you. Happy New Year. And Captain Jack loves your show. See you in the next one, guys.